Those vegan guys. I thank you.
Just a quick look for you at the elements of the gardener's pie. That's the brown lentil, carrot and onion mix with a little bit of gravy powder, I'm not going to lie, salt, pepper, garlic, and that's just basically white and sweet potatoes boiled and mashed together. That goes on top of that. All of it goes in the oven until it's nice and crispy. Lentil gardener's pie. Nomskis. All done and ready for the oven, but she's not going in there yet. Wow. And there she is, fresh out of the oven, with a nice crispy top. Oh yes, very excited about dinner tonight, my loves. Broccoli and peas to accompany. We'll show you. And there we go, my darlings. The finished meal on the plate. Lentil gardener's pie with some broccoli that wasn't at its best. It was just starting to yellow, but I ain't wasting good veg. And some peas. A delicious meal after today's walk. And of course, whole food plant-based. And if you haven't seen our recipe for this pie, I'll whack it up there in the corner now so you can have a look. It truly is absolutely delicious. It's lentils, carrots and onions with a lot of flavourings in the bottom, and potato and sweet potato on top. Gorgeous. We had a lovely walk today, didn't we, Jay?
We certainly did. Should I do this?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, but you're not Mr. Lazy.
No. No, not really.
You're not. No, it was your idea, wasn't it, to get up to Drysdale because it was sun shining today and we were just like, right, let's do this.
Yes, and let's hope for a few more crisp winter days.
Yes, except I'll wear a hat next time.
And possibly gloves.
Yes. Yeah. Right, let's get on with our dinner. So, you've seen our whole food plant-based lunch today, and have you? No, that was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, on yesterday's vlog, because of course, dinner starts the vlog. Welcome to the vlog! Dinner! Nom! How dare you, whoever you are. Hello, my loves. Most of you will have noticed no vlog Monday evening. That's because I was working all day on the Vegan Queens. And I said, didn't I, that the second week it wouldn't be a vlog every day. Because I'd want to add a couple of meals. So this is a noodle bowl I've thrown together for tonight. And it's basically straight to wok noodles, edamame, spinach, teriyaki tofu and grated carrot. And the sauce is a mix of gochujang, samyang, coconut milk, peanut butter and fresh chilies. No oil noodle dish. Oh, my loves, I can't wait. It's going in my face right now. Husband, obligatory shot. And cat bag. That's Isis's bag that she was playing in just previously. Because that's from Spain from about years ago, isn't it?
Spanish cat bag.
Yeah, Spanish cat bag. And noodles for those vegan guys. Healthy noodles, I might add. Hiya, quick... before I talk about anything else, quick word about those last two meals. Now, I soaked my brown lentils for 24 hours, which is what I've always done in the past. And then, fatal mistake here, I did 7 minutes in the Instant Pot. And they were overcooked. I still ate them, still made a gardener's pie with them. They just didn't have as much of their shape and texture as they normally would have done. So that was a little bit disappointing. But, you know, it's live and learn. This is what all of this is about. It's about learning things, passing those lessons on to you so you don't make the same mistakes. And the noodle dish last night, I mean, it was basically a heaped tablespoon of peanut butter, 2 frozen red finger chilies, heaped tablespoon of gochujang, and about 1/3 of a can of coconut milk and about the same amount of water in the NutriBullet. And then, you know, it was carrots, edamame and tofu in the wok first, then the sauce, then some spinach and noodles. It was lovely, actually, and we both really fancied something like that, you know, and a bit kind of spicy, still whole food, plant-based. Is it? Are you using coconut milk? Because that's processed, isn't it? I don't know. Any road, like we said right at the start of this, it's never going to be a 100% whole food plant-based journey for us, but incorporating much more of it into our lives has been great. Now, I also realised that I've been skipping breakfasts and lunches, and that's because for the most part, in fact, ever since I started this, every morning I've had exactly the same thing except this morning, which has been porridge, some form of porridge, watermelon and blueberries, and the blueberries go in the porridge. Now this morning I just didn't feel like porridge at all, so I said to Jason, do you know, I'm going to have my fruit and my coffee, and of course I always start with my lemon water. Oh, and for those of you that because quite a few people have been asking about that, our kind of cup of our ice cubes, they're in that vlog there, and there's also tempeh bacon in that if you're interested. Lost my thread. It's not like me. Have a sip of coffee. So yeah, this morning that was it. I just didn't feel like the porridge at all. So I didn't have it. I just had fruit, and then it's around lunchtime now as I'm recording this, and I've just had a bowl of cereal. You know, that dark chocolate and coconut one that Kellogg's brought out. So that's like my lunch cum belated breakfast. Not sure what I'm going to do for dinner this evening, but no doubt it will be documented. And using the exercise bike every day as I promised myself I would at the beginning. But I wanted to have a little bit of a talk today about the kind of the thought process and the breaking things down to their smaller parts process that I've been acknowledging and using, I suppose, throughout this process, because I am my own worst enemy when it comes to food. I love food. I thoroughly enjoy food. And I can be a little bit overindulgent sometimes. I can overeat, which is very easy to do as a vegan with junk food and huge meals all the time without really realising what you're doing and what you're consuming because it's vegan. It's like, oh, it's fine because it's vegan, but you know, food still contain fats and things. So so the kind of thought process that I've been dealing with, that I've been thinking about, you know, this last kind of week, is that I am not happy at this weight or body condition that I'm in right now. Now, there's no point getting depressed or down about that, although that's easy to do, and to get into a cycle of being depressed about it and then comforting yourself with more food because of it. Very easy. Been there many times. This time I'm not allowing those. Oh, I've had my cravings over this 9-day period. Trust on that. I've really had my cravings. Really, I've sat there some afternoons and thought, well, if I just had one slice of bread with margarine and peanut butter and jam, that'd be fine. And I've talked myself out of it, because there are times when food will hurt me. Now, here's what I mean about that. Had I had that slice of bread with peanut butter and jam and really put a dent in this journey that I'm on at the moment, that would have hurt me. That would have set me back. That would have helped my body to stay at this weight which I'm trying to fight at the moment. All of those things hurt me. Food hurts me. As in, the foods that I don't need, the foods that I'm just kind of wanting to comfort with, have the capacity to hurt me. I don't want them to. I want food to be kind to me. I want food to be good to me. I want food to nourish my body and make sure that I'm getting everything I need in a day. Talk about that in a minute. And I want to feel sated and satisfied and like I've enjoyed my food, and there is not one day in this 9-day process that hasn't happened yet. So that begs the question, then why has it taken you... Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why it's taken this long to get to this point. Started earlier in the year, as this very playlist that this video is in, if you look back, we started very, very early in the year. And then last year, and then COVID came along. So this year's been a write-off. However, it hasn't, because here I am right now. Here we are on the journey to be healthier, and I am actively losing weight, and I'm in control of what I eat and when I eat it. I always was. It's just that I didn't gain that control. I didn't take it. Now I have. So yeah, talking about all the things you need, I watched a very interesting video with the fabulous Derek and Crystal, Disseminate Nutrition, the other day. Actually, it wasn't. Here's the thing. It was. I watched it vicariously through that bloody Goji Man. So I'll link Goji Man's video up here because Simon was really funny in it. He's getting funnier, that bloke. He used to be right dry. And he kind of covered a day of eating of Derek and Crystal, Disseminate Nutrition. So use their videos. So I watched all that in one, and Crystal was talking about the fact that she doesn't like seaweed, and that's one of the best sources of iodine. Therefore, because of her diet, and now she eats incredibly well, but still supplements iodine. So me and Jason had a look at our vegan multivitamin, which is the one that we get from Holland and Barrett, and there was no iodine in it at all. So then I had a look around, and I found this one, which has iodine and calcium and phosphorus and other things that don't tend to be evident in the multivitamin. Well, anyway, so we're going to try, because what we don't want is to be lacking in anything, and we don't eat a lot of seaweed. Now and again, when I do a tuna, and I've only done that 3 times in recent months, there's a couple of sheets of snack seaweed go in there, but it's not something we have very often. So according to Gorgie, whose nutritional expertise I trust, iodine should be as on our radar as vegans as B12 is. So cheers for that, Simon, Derek and Crystal, for your lovely information. It's made me buy some pills to supplement that, and I shall endeavour to reveal to you whether there is any difference, because I had a friend, well, I have a friend called Rachel on Facebook, and it was a couple of years ago, she did this big long post about she'd had tests to see what she was lacking nutritionally. She's not a vegan either, and it was zinc for her. So she'd gone on a zinc supplement, and according to what she was saying, it made the world of difference. Oh, it's Stuffin. It's that square over me. I thought my teeth looked far worse. I mean, they look bad enough already. I know, don't worry, I'm not beating myself up. I'm just acknowledging the fact that I have a partial denture coming and it's not here yet. And I will be far happier when it is, let me tell you. Now, for those of you that haven't seen it yet, not so long back, we did a little experiment. We wanted to imagine what it would be like to be sat watching something on the telly and the commercial break comes on and it's all vegan companies. We thought, wouldn't that be wonderful? So we made it. We reached out to companies whose products or owners we know and respect, and asked them to create their own 30-second ad. We'd still love to do another one of these, but the original is up there and we would absolutely love you to have a look at it. I can vouch for every company on there. My most recent vouching is from the fabulous Helen Hawley, artist, who I struck up a deal with. Got nothing to do with you what my deal was with Ellen, and I now have all these wonderful pieces of art of the lovely Melody. 2020, I would like to unsubscribe. Go vegan. It just might be the best thing you ever do. I'm not going to show you them all because you can go and have a look at her work when you've watched that ad and follow the links in the description of it. You can go and follow her work, but she is HH Art Design, all one word, Facebook and Instagram. Love these, Helen. I'd kind of like to get a big frame and put them all in one, so I might end up doing that. So yeah, it's I think it's important if you're on this journey with me and on this healthier eating and exercise thing. I think it's important that you analyse your relationship with food, because although it will always be for all of us an enjoyable commodity and something that we enjoy and appreciate, its main thing is to give us nutrition and energy and strength and health. And if the foods that you intake aren't doing those things, then maybe it's time to change your relationship with food too. Now, ours is changing, and honestly, I'm loving it. I've had bread only a couple of times in the last 9 days, and it was okay, but I wasn't like, oh, thank goodness, bread. I enjoyed the bread when I had it, and on the meals when we haven't had it, I felt fine. Like last night with that noodle dish, I would have normally put a couple of frozen paratha in the air fryer, but I didn't, and it turns out I didn't need to. Sat down all scrunched up and so my coffee's not going down right. Oh, Beryl, things we do, fuck mate videos, you know. I would also like to, if you don't mind, suggest that you have a look at the Vegan Queens video from yesterday. I will link that up there for you, and the videos linked within that, which will be a video from the lovely Stuart over at the Library is Open, always linked below. The start of this journey for us, day one, and our fabulous meatless feast festive plat, which if I've got room for, I'll shove up there, because that'll be a cracker for Christmas if you're stuck. And as for the rest, we'll just make it up as we go along. That's from Working Girl. That, you know, at the end when she gets, which she goes to the new place and she thinks that woman's her boss, and it's not. They have a couple of rules. I don't expect you to get me coffee unless you're getting one for yourself, and as for the rest, we'll just make it up as we go along. Oh, I love that film. That's another of my I've got so many all-time favourite movies, it's ridiculous. Every one of them gives me something unique and different. Paolo! Who spotted the cat not tickering? Battery replaced. Well spotted, my darling. Yeah, do have a look at our channel, my loves, and give us some views. Check out the description for our merch links, Patreon link. Consider maybe becoming a channel member. Lots more to come. Sorry about that. Right, I'll get off. I've waffled quite long enough. Good to chat. Had quite an emotional morning for no particular reason. Started thinking about Alice. Alice, picture here on the slate, and just got really upset. I get like that sometimes, and then it's over. Needed a chat, had a chat, feel better for the chat. Thank you so much for watching. These will be every couple of days now, with a couple of evening meals on them, and just a chat about progress and how things are going thus far. Things are going great. Glad to be on this journey, treating myself important, because I am, and so are you. Really important. Please don't ever forget it. Treat yourself that way. It's just another way of saying be excellent to yourself and each other. Bye, loves.